Hello, Sudoku friends, and good morning, and welcome to February the 2nd, 2024, and today's New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle, which we will get started with immediately. I am seeing twos blocking across here, and a two blocking up, so clearly a two must go here. Is that all I can see? No, I can also see a four blocking down here, and a four blocking here, so here's a four. So it's clear that we are going to have a 5 here or here. And we're going to have a 1 here because of this one blocking over, right? So that puts a 5 in this square and a 7 in this. This 7 and this 7 block these squares here. And these two 7s block these squares here. So here's a 7. Does that give us anything else? Gives us a 1 here or here, and therefore eventually here, here, or here, but where exactly we don't know. The 6 blocks over, so one of these is a 6 blocking down, 6 blocking over. No, that's not of much help either. 4 or 6 go here, because we have a 2 and a 3 blocking down, and we need a 2, 3, 4, and a 6 across the bottom row. This is a 1 or a 6, because we need a 1, 6, 7, and a 9 across here. We need to find a 3, 6, 7, 8 for column 7. There's a 3, 7, 8 blocking here. So this must be a 6. And the 3 can't go here, of course, so the 3 must go here. Now a 7 and an 8 for these squares. The 8 blocks over very conveniently. It gives me a 7 here and an 8 here. We have a 7 blocking here and here, and we have a 7 blocking here and here, so here's a 7. Now 1, 8, and a 9 for these squares. So let's see, the 9 must go here or here because of this 9 blocking across. So a ghost 9 here, blocking here and here, this 9 blocking here, here, and here, and this 9 blocking here. That gives us a 9 here. A 1 and a 6 for these two squares. And I don't think we can solve those yet. I'm keeping an eye on this column here. We need to find a 1, 4, 5, 6, and a 9. That's a lot of numbers. But look at this square. We got a 1, 4, 9 blocking. So this is a 5 or a 6. 1 and 9 can't go here. 9 must go here or here. The 1 is more a question mark, but it must go here, here, or here. Now, I'm not sure about that. Not at all. This must be a 6 or a 9, I believe. We need a 1, 2, 4, 6, 9 here. There's a 1, 4, 2 blocking across here. So this must be a 6 or a 9. And the 2 has got to go here or here. We know that. The 1 can't go here. The 1 must go here or here. And the 6 and a 9 and the 2 block here. So this must be a 1 or a 4. Can we really not do anything with that information? Let's have a little think. No, I don't think I can. But I do see that we have a 3 and a 7 here, and we have a 3 and a 7 here. And we have a 3 and a 7 here. So it's clear that these two squares have got to be a 3 and a 7. And since we have a 5 blocking this square and a 5 blocking these two squares, it follows that this must be a 5. Let's go back to the 3, 7 here. Now 1, 4, and an 8 here. 4 must go here or here in one of these two squares. And this is a 1, 8. So now we have 4s here or here. And therefore we're going to have a 4 either here or here in column 4. That is a little murky, but I think we are getting a little closer now to a solution. So 3 and 7 here, therefore 1, 4, and a 6 here. And that is of very little help. But since we found this 5, we now have a solution for this square. It was a 5 or a 6, wasn't it? Now it's a 6, and we can double check because we need 1, 4, 9, and a 6 for these squares. There's a 1, 4, 9 blocking this square, so yes, it is a 6. We know that this 6 blocks across, giving us a 6 here or here, blocking this square, and this 6 blocks here and here, so this is where the 6 goes in the bottom row. Now a 2, 4, and an 8 for these squares. The 2 blocks here and this 2 blocks here, so clearly this must be a 2. This 2 blocks these 3 squares, this 2 blocks these 2, this 2 blocks across, so another 2 goes here. Now we have these 2's blocking here, and we have this 2 blocking here. So here's a 2. 1, 5, 9 here now. I am not sure I can solve those yet. But it's not for lack of trying, it's just for lack of opportunity. Well, we got another 2 because we found a couple of 2's, didn't we? We have this 2 and this 2 blocking here, and this 2 blocking across. So here's a 2. Now a 1, 4, and a 9 for these squares. Can we do? Yes, we can do something. A 1 and a 4 block over. So clearly this is a 9, and these must be a 1, 4 pair. Yeah, that's nice. Down here we need a 3 and a 4. The 3 blocks here, so here's a 4 and here's a 3. This is 3 blocks up here. These 2 3's block here, here, and here, so clearly a 3 must go here. Now 1, 5, and a 9 for these squares. This 9 blocks here, this 9 blocks here, so here's a 9, and here is a 1. Which blocks here? Therefore, one of these must be a 1. So this ghost 1 and this 1 block all of these squares here, giving me a 1 here, and therefore, because of these 2 1's, a 1 here. This 1 blocks across, therefore we have a 1 here blocking back. Therefore, here's a 1, and here is a 6. And what can we learn from this? We can learn that we need a 4 and an 8 for these squares. That is a little help. But since we have a 1 and a 9 blocking here now, we know that this is an 8, and this is an 8. So it was a big help, wasn't it? And here's a 4. That gives me a 4 here, and therefore here, and therefore here. 4 blocks across and up, 4 goes here. These are 1 and 9. They have to be a 1 and 9, and therefore this must be a 6, which now blocks these 2 squares, giving me a 6 here. This 6 blocks down, this 6 blocks across, 6 here. Here 9, and the 9 clearly can't go here, it must go here, and a 5. This 5 blocks across, this 5 blocks down, here's a 5. This must be a 9, therefore this can't be a 9, it must be a 1, and this must be a 9. And here's a 1. 5 and 8 here, they must wait just a little while longer. Let's do this one first. It must be a 7. And this must be a 5. 3 and 7 here, 7 blocks up, 3 here, 7 here. 3 blocks down, 3 blocks across, 3 here. This square now has got to be a 5, giving me a 5 here, and an 8 here. This must be a 1, and the last square must be an 8. Goes here. So that's it. Quite manageable, I think. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.